summer. Bring back the summer.
Hey Panthers! I'm Arlene Alvarado
and George Cisneros
with your Panther News. Panthers, don't forget to vote for your senior favorites, and also, we have the dance recital on November 16. Don't forget to go support. November the 8th is voting day. Panthers, if you're 18 or older, don't forget to vote.
Hey Panthers, it's Carlos Sapien, and as you know, it's Election Day, November 8th. For the Green Party, we have Jill Stein. For the Liberal Party, we have Gary Johnson. For the Democratic Party, we have Hillary Clinton, and for the Republicans, we have Donald Trump.
When we don't vote, people running for governor or U.S. senator or president don't really pay attention to us because there's no consequence to them if they don't. On the other hand, when we do vote in large numbers, as we're actually doing this year for the first time in a very long time, it means that in the future that we're going to get gubernatorial, U.S. Senate, and presidential candidates listening to El Paso. And El Paso is literally going to help shape what those candidates talk about and then what they do if they're elected into office. There's one candidate, Donald Trump, who sees the U.S.-Mexico border as primarily a security threat. And so, that could mean increased militarization of our border. He literally called for building a wall, and I think that would really harm El Paso.
Everyone votes within their states, and those votes get transferred into electoral votes. Each state has different amount of electoral votes. It is based on the state's population. In total, there are 538 votes, and the candidate needs 270 to win.
I believe it's very important to vote because you need to bring your word out, you need to bring your voice, you need to show how you want our country to be run. So Hillary Clinton is a woman, and I believe that's one of the strongest things we need for our country is woman support. And then Donald Trump for a candidate isn't so well because you're basically spending more time bashing somebody else when you can be basically telling people good things about you instead of saying bad things about other people. And Donald Trump, yes, he has problems with immigration, but it's also, he has things to improve our nation. And Hillary Clinton has agreements with other countries, which is very useful to America.
According to massvote.org, voting has been going on for around 240 years. In between these years, there has been many adjustments improving and facilitating the right to vote. Like in 1869 and 1870, the 15th Amendment was passed, which is the right for all male citizens, regardless of race, color, or previous condition of servitude, to vote. At this point, women could not share the same rights as men, not until 1920, when the 19th Amendment was passed, known as women's suffrage. Every vote counts. As an American citizen, it is our duty to make our voice heard, so make sure to vote.
Hey Panthers, my name is Dylan Malden. Have you guys been noticing the black tarp and wood blocking off the downstairs? Well, here's Mr. Carwell and teaches the students to explain their thoughts and why.
The move did not affect me very much. First of all, I'm used to moving. In the police department, where I worked for 26 years, our office moved a lot. So moving from one space to another space did not affect me at all.
It affects me because, for the academy, we were down there, and that was our academy, our own space, and now we're just here with everyone.
And if we become part of the program, I will certainly look forward for it.
The academy's been around for many years. I've been in it since my freshman year, and now they just moved us.
The construction is for the New Tech program, and it is for the Public Service Academy.
Yes, I think, well, first of all, we're really excited just because it's going to be a new classroom, but just the size of it is going to be very helpful to us.
I think it's going to be about to help our learning environment grow, and so that it's going to make our environment more collaborative and overall.
Right. We didn't displace too many students because the ones we did displace are the new tech students. They'll be going back in. I feel sorry for Ms. Ramos, Ms. Gonzalez, because they're in the kitchen upstairs and they're very, very full. So when it's completed, they're going to feel like they have almost like an airplane hangar. It's going to be huge.
I feel like we're kind of going to be like shut out to the rest of the crowd because, you know, we're just down there instead of being like with the whole school. We're just going to be in one building by ourselves.
Well, it's a smaller classroom, so having 50 or more kids in this class doesn't really fit our needs. So we need that classroom. We need the bigger space in order to accommodate so many students.
Everybody did. If you saw that I shot him, y'all could just watch it.
Now that you've heard some thoughts and opinions on the construction, here's a final product and some thoughts and opinions on it.
I expected it to be big and to be done on time, and it was like right on the last second. It took them that much. I mean, I hope that the other side was also taken care of through this phase, but since it isn't, you know, we're just going to move forward, and hopefully phase 2 it will be taken care of then. I was very proud of my team. It was definitely a team effort to get it ready on Thursday when we did the ribbon cutting, and it wouldn't have been made possible because of all the stuff we had to do, all the cleaning we had to do just to get it looking the way it is right now.
May I go to the restroom? Oh, hi. Hi. Have you seen my phone? No. Hey, have you seen my phone?
Oh, I thought you took it with you.
No, I had it right here.
I haven't seen it.
It has to be somewhere. Oh God. Hey, are you sure you haven't seen my phone? Let me see your phone. Mr. Oliver.
Yes.
I can't find my phone. I think someone stole it.
Okay, let me call Mr. Ishmael and see what we can do, okay?
Okay.
I think it's wrong. I think it's pretty messed up for you to take something that belongs to someone else when they probably worked hard to get that. If a student disrespected me in any kind of way, I'd probably pull them aside and just try and talk to them, see what's going on with them. Maybe they're upset about something in their life and, you know, maybe I can help them out with that. Compassion, I guess you could say, because I know that everyone goes through something, and you know sometimes they take it out on other people, right? By maybe taking their belongings, or by, you know, treating them a certain way. So I really do, you know, sympathize with people who do those types of things. I guess maybe their way of looking at life, maybe no one ever really taught them that it's wrong. Maybe they're in a tight position where they feel like they have to have that thing, right? So maybe out of desperation.
I think stealing is an offense that shouldn't be happening, whether it's on campus or off campus. I think stealing should be handled by administration here at the school to make sure that we try our best to return the property to the person that they stole from. And, you know, of course, have a serious talk with an offender that is stealing as far as the core values of our school and what is expected from them. It really depends on different factors. It depends on the item that they have stole. It depends on the value of the item that they stole. If it's under $50, it's a non-mandatory alternative placement. If it's over $50, this is what we call a criminal mischief, which is it can lead to an alternative placement. It really depends on the item itself. But we do have to get our campus police officer involved. We do have to get a case number for it. And of course, it depends on if the victim wants to press charges on the offender or not.
Now with the Philosophy Club is Fernanda.
Hey Panthers, our focus this week was the Philosophy Club. We interviewed Ms. Chavez and some of the members, and here's what they have to say about it.
Philosophy Club was created the second year of the when that philosophy started being taught here at Austin High School. This is the first high school in El Paso that taught philosophy. So the second year we started the Philosophy Club, and we started meeting every Wednesday. And then we've been meeting ever since. This is our 5th year of philosophy, and the club is still meeting. Well, philosophy is the study of everything. I think that when you take philosophy, you learn a little bit about everything, but mostly you learn about how you think, why you think the way you do, and maybe it might change some different ways of thinking. It helps you to tighten up your thoughts and ideas.
My friend told me that I should go, and he told me that they have a lot of conversations that I thought were interesting, so I figured I'd go and check it out.
I really like that we get to think outside of the box. Like, it makes me re-question what I thought I already knew for certain, and I really like to see what other people think.
Well, we change our subjects every week, and so we focus a lot on like really different things every week.
I think it's a really good way to get involved in school and extracurriculars, and I think the way that we discuss everything and everyone's own opinions, I think it's really great.
I like talking to people and debating with different ideas because I just think that's really entertaining and interesting to hear other people's points of view on things.
You form a strong bond by listening to what they have to say and not being disrespectful to their opinions. Like when someone, doesn't agree with you and your philosophy on things, you just have to accept that, you need to be polite about it. And this club is for everyone to discuss different things, and you all become really close by knowing there's such different outlooks on life.
That's it for this week, Panthers. Stay tuned next week for more.
EPISD bond election is the same day as voting.
What's up, Panthers? I'm Hector Lopez, and this week we got information on the EPISD bond election. According to the EPISD websites, it'll bring replacements and renovations for both athletic fields and courts, as well as new tech in classrooms for teachers and students, and a total of 81 new buses distributed at the EPISD schools. We interviewed Melissa Martinez, an EPISD spokesperson, and this is what she had to say.
The Board of Managers asked for a facilities needs assessment. And from there, they had hired an outside company, a third party, to look at all of our buildings and assess the facilities, just to look at the condition of the buildings. And from there, I determined that there was $1.2 billion in need across the district. The Board of Managers at the time, had community groups to discuss the options and the process, but ultimately decided to leave the decisions, any future building decisions, to the Board of Trustees. So the Board of Trustees took office in May of 2015. And, they had a lot, they were a completely new board, so they had a lot.
I'm excited. Usually I'm excited when there's a special bond for any of our schools, because with all the growth in El Paso, our school districts do need that extra support as more kids are coming in and more people are moving to El Paso, and as El Paso's growing. So usually bonds are a good thing.
To get caught up on it and learn before they began. So they didn't take up facilities again. They had the modernization plan that had been reviewed and approved by the Board of Managers. The Board of Trustees began discussing facilities in January of this past year, and then convened an 80-member facilities advisory committee. So each trustee was able to appoint 7 community members to the committee, and administration appointed the rest. So these were volunteers. We had some students, teachers, some principals, some parents.
The community awareness, that the community knows that what our schools need, and know that we need, that there are schools that need updating, and there are facilities that need updating, and good things in terms of fine arts and some of the other initiatives, but also just even keeping the facilities maintained. So that's, and then of course it's good that those things happen. But yeah, so let everybody know this is where the money's going, this is what's going on. That's a good thing. everybody is going to have an opinion about some of the details, that we wish certain schools were getting more money for certain things and other schools were getting more money for other things. So it's hard to say that, no, I don't want this breakdown, I want another breakdown, because we don't always have all of the information for all of the schools. So I can't say if it's fair or not, because I don't know enough about some of the other schools and what their needs are.
As you know, Panthers, it is election week. Well, here's Eric Alvarado with more information.
Hey there, Panthers. This year is 2016's election year. I hope you guys casted your vote for who's going to be president this year. But here's how they make sure that the system is prepared properly.
Okay, yes, to open up the precinct in the morning, we open up a course at 6 a.m. At 6 a.m. when we come in, we start setting up a course each unit, machine by machine. Once they're set up, there are seals that each machine of course has. And there's various number of seals, from the actual of course case itself to the actual machine that has a seal. As we take off each seal, we of course record the number from each seal and of course turn that into the count at the end of the day. When we take off a seal to open the machine, we replace that with another seal and so forth. So that of course is the process. At the end of the day, we take the disc out of the machine by of course turning it off, depressing the button. When we take the disc out, that's another seal we break as well.
Are you interested in learning about the atmosphere and the weather? Well, here is Robert Bonilla with more information. Now, here is Chloe with your Panther Sports.
Panthers, I'm Chloe Clifton here with your Panther Sports. On October 28th, it was senior night for the varsity football team, with the score being 0-54.
They played with heart, man. We had a lot of kids not in their right position because got hurt by grades. A couple kids failed and just a lot of injuries. So we was very short-handed. For them to go out there and just compete the way they did, I'm proud of them.
Brotherhood. 9 people started out in the beginning of our freshman year, that are seniors now. And we just grew up together, we progressed together, and just 9 people stayed together. Like it's just emotions hit, like knowing that it's your last game, you're not gonna play ever again.
When it's over and it hurts because you put so much into it. You know, that's why it bothers me a lot with these kids, because they didn't get to win no game just as hard as anybody else.
Like Coach said, I've met a lot of great people, played with a lot of great people. I've made friendships with a lot of great people. I think this team, what lacked was, like, we didn't have the numbers to compete against big schools. The effort was there. We gave it our all, play by play, practice by practice.
For practice, games, everything. I wouldn't play with anyone else.
Hey Panthers, it's Esteban Sanchez with Summer Panther Sports. The Lady Panther basketball teams are getting ready for their season. Here's what the team thinks about this season.
We're going to weight room, we're going before season, and then open gyms, and well, yeah.
The girls did really good, but they need a lot of teamwork. They don't communicate very well, so I think that's where they need to work on. If they had the communication, they would do way better.
Our offense, like, we don't rotate the ball a lot, so we get trapped a lot, and we get a lot of turnovers. I think we did pretty good, but like, we were getting like together. We weren't talking a lot, so yeah.
You know what? They did a lot. They did really good. I saw good spirit, even though they lost this game, but they were all in good spirit. So I thank the coaches for that, because that their teamwork doesn't matter, win or lose. It's learning experience, not to take stuff so serious. So they did really good, so I'm really proud of all the girls.
Moving on, we got our cross-country boys going all the way to Lubbock, Texas, and bringing home the first place in regionals. Ways to represent your school, guys. Here are how some runners felt about.
For the start of the race, I was kind of nervous, but I was confident that we were going to get at least top 3 and make it to state. But at the end of the race, I knew everybody did great. Everybody was in front of me, so I know everybody did fine. And then we were at the gym when we find out that we won, and just I wanted to cry really, because I was so happy that we won, and coach didn't say anything, and he kept it silent and he kept it secret. I was like, state's next.
Constant on them about training, how important it is to eat well, to rest, to think positive about racing. So those are things that, you know, I have to constantly be on them about, you know, to be competitive.
I guess everybody felt happy, everybody was secure with their spot, and everybody was on cloud 9 when we won. And then we get recognition from like other runners, and the was it Haynes or Hawkins? One of the other El Paso teams was there, and they were cheering the song when we won too. So everybody was hyped, everybody was good. I mean, I think it's cool that that Fox News was interested in us for the only El Paso team to make it to state, not just individual, that the rest of El Paso will know what we've done, and that Austin is a team not to be messed with.
Surprised everybody that we won regionals, and now we're going into state thinking that we have a shot to win it.
This has been Esteban Sanchez with the Panther Sports. Remember, keep your eye on the Panther Pride.
Thinking about doing some exercise and having a little snack? Well, here's Health and Fitness with more information.
What's up, Panthers? It's Nathan with Health and Fitness. Today we'll be showing you the side lunges. First, what you want to do is stand feet shoulder width apart with your knees slightly bent. Keep your toes pointing forward and stay low. Extend the left knee, driving your weight to the right, flexing the knee and hip into a side lunge. Maintain good posture through the entire spine, keeping your head and chest up. Pause at the bottom of the motion, and then extend through the working leg to return to a standing position. Switch into a lunge to the opposite side. Okay, that's the workout for today, Panthers. Tune in next week for another one. Now let's see what Jose's cooking.
Hello guys, my name is Jose with Health and Fitness. Today I'm going to show you how to make chocolate chip pumpkin muffins. This is what you need: eggs, baking soda, pumpkin puree, chocolate chips, milk, all-purpose flour, honey, salt, vegetable oil, vanilla extract, and a muffin pan. 1/3 cups of vegetable oil, a 1/2 cup of honey, 2 eggs, 1 cup of pumpkin puree, 1/4 cup of milk, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, a 1/2 teaspoon of sea salt, 1 3/4 cups of whole flour. Mix all the ingredients well. A 1/2 cup of chocolate chips. Place mixture onto your cupcake liners. Place muffins into a 375 degrees oven. Take out muffins after 15 minutes. We asked a student what he thought about the muffins.
I really like how it's all mushy. Like, it's mushy and it melts in your mouth. And then this chocolate chip, it's delicious. It probably is healthy because I don't taste no frosting on it, for instance. And then, well, it was made by the school, so like it's probably healthy. Honestly, since this is healthy and it's delicious, I would consider making it for a healthy snack because I just love it. It melts in your mouth.
Well, that's all for now, Panthers. Don't forget to tune next time, and remember,
it's always a great day to be a Panther.